Bonsoir on ENCA, welcome back. Caster Semenya won the latest round in the long fight against World Athletics regulations, which compel athletes with naturally high testosterone levels to reduce them. The European Court of Human Rights found that Semenya had been discriminated against when her appeals at the Court of Arbitration and the Swiss High Court were unsuccessful. The South African Human Rights Commission has been one of the groups supporting Semenya's cause. We are joined live via Zoom by the organization's commissioner in Andre Gom. Good evening, Commissioner Andre. Thank you for your time. What is your reaction to today's ruling?
Good evening, and thank you very much, and good evening to the viewers. We are celebrating with Caster Semenya tonight on a stunning victory in the European Court of Human Rights. The Commission has been very much involved in this case. We fought side by side with her. We applied to intervene in the matter, and we were one of the third-party interveners that was with her in this particular matter. And we also argued before the court by means of submitting papers. So the Commission in our papers highlighted the adverse impacts of World Athletics differences of sex development regulations on women from the global south. We demonstrated the discriminatory effect of the regulations on the intersecting grounds of race and gender. And in particular, the Commission sought to illustrate how the impugned regulations breach Article 14, the prohibition of discrimination, in conjunction with Article 8, the right to respect for private and family life. So in today's judgment, the court found a violation of Article 14 of the European Convention of Human Rights, which deals with the prohibition of discrimination, taken together with Article 8, the right to respect for private life, and a violation of Article 13, the right to effective remedy in relation to Article 14, taken together with Article 8. In particular, the court found that Ms. Semenya had not been afforded sufficient institutional and procedural safeguards in Switzerland to allow her to have her complaints examined effectively, especially since her complaints concerned what it held to be substantiated and credible claims of discrimination as a result of an increased testosterone level caused by differences of sex development. The court also found that Switzerland had overstepped the narrow margin of appreciation afforded to it in the present case, which concerned discrimination on grounds of sex and sexual characteristics, requiring very weighty reasons by way of justification, and this justification was not provided. So these factors should have led to a thorough institutional and procedural review, which Ms. Semenya was not afforded by the court in Switzerland and by that state. The Commission wants to also exceed its appreciation to its very able legal team, comprising of Jeremy Gauntlet, S.C. Casey, Frank Pelser, Emma Mockford, Jennifer McLeod, and Zara Al-Rikabi from the Big Court Chambers in London, as well as our able team at Baker and McKenzie, that all acted pro bono in this matter. So yes, apart from only supporting Caster Semenya, we were very much involved in this particular case, and the Commission is really overwhelmed by this judgment after she has fought so long, and we really want to salute Caster for fighting this battle out from the Court of Arbitration in sport to the Federal Court in Switzerland, and now the European Court of Human Rights, where at long last the real human rights principles were applied, and the court clearly found discrimination has taken place against Caster Semenya on the grounds of sex and related matters.
Well, Commissioner Andre, World Athletics have indicated that their controversial regulations will stay in place after noting the latest judgment. What have you made of their reaction?
Well, I really think that World Athletics should, change their attitude now. They have been found in violation of human rights at the level of the European Court of Human Rights. in respect of the regulations, I understand there are some rumors of a possible appeal to the so-called Grand Chamber, but I think that this is a well-reasoned judgment. It has been a long walk to freedom, you can almost say, for Custer as far as legal battles are concerned. And this should really stop here now, and that World Athletics should actually accept responsibility for not acting in line with human rights requirements, as has been shown now by Custer Semenya, together with all the other third-party interveners, including the South African Human Rights Commission, in its very first endeavor in an international legal battle.
Commissioner Andre Gom, we have run out of time. Thank you very much, however, for your insights. That's the South African Rights, South African Commissioner Andre Gom, just speaking to us, of course, of the big news that broke today, considering the fact that Caster Semenya won her appeal, and we might see our Golden Girl run very, very soon.